graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1 and 2, but we're number 1. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm about my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapest crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play no sports. I play my cards right. Now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
All the freshmen, sophomores,
High school champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good morning, everyone, and welcome to Kahok Stadium, where today we're going to be here for the next 3 to 4 hours, something like that, as we bring you the Kahok Boys Track and Field Invitational. And again, good morning. I am Todd Duke, and welcome into the day's broadcast here on a beautiful, sunshiny Saturday morning leading into afternoon. And we welcome you into the pregame show brought to you by Cafe Agape in Collinsville, home of the Kahok Chicken Sandwich. Cafe Agape been doing their thing since 2012, offering catering, some of the best home-cooked food in the area. Give Cafe Agape a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. Again, my name is Todd Duke. On the other microphone and on the camera with us today is Zach Roseman. Say good morning, Zach Roseman.
Good morning.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Been a while.
Yeah, but it's always good to do this. It's been appreciative of the opportunity to do this the past couple of years with you. Much better weather than last year.
Oh, yeah. Much better weather than this week.
Yeah, it's been pretty cruddy the past few days in this particular part of the world, but the weather has broken, and we've got a beautiful day. Temperatures in the high 60s, and not much wind. Should be a great day for track.
Should be. We're looking forward to it, and the spectators are looking forward to it, and the participants, you know they're looking forward to it because they were all worried this week. Is the weather going to change? Is it going to be like really crappy during this meet? No, we bypassed all that. I don't think we've seen the sun since Sunday. I was working in my yard Sunday. And
somewhere like that.
Yeah, I was working in the yard Sunday, and Monday came around, and we didn't see the sun anymore until today, so we are happy about that. Okay. We can tell you that normally what we do is we go over and video shoot some of the field events, the shot put most specifically because that's usually the first one of the day. And I did do that. I got about 12 minutes of footage, but for some reason or another I can't get it to load on the laptop, so we're not going to be able to bring that to you today, so I do apologize for that. All right, Mount Vernon, they are the reigning champions, the team champions of this meet. 83 points earned. That was 17 points ahead of second-place finisher Edwardsville last year. They had 66 points. Collinsville finished in 9th place out of 29 participating schools. Last year, this meet was held on May 28th. It was held late in May.
Yeah, with the delaying of everything
Yeah.
with COVID restrictions being what they were. Things got shifted around last year. Basically all the spring sports got pushed back a couple weeks. But looks like we're going to be starting with the first section of the 3200 here.
3,200-meter run kicks things off here at the Kahok Stadium. At 11:45 is when the first gunshot will be fired, and they'll be off and running. And, of course, we will keep you up to date on everything happening across the way over in the Commons area where they have all the field events. Well, not all the field events. They have the shot put and the discus over there. Over here we have some field events as well. The high jump, the pole vault, and the triple jump and the long jump will all be held at various spots around Kahok Stadium here. But we'll focus mostly on the running portion of this while we're here. But we'll keep you up to date as soon as things get posted. We will let you know. All right, so for the 3,200-meter run, last year's defending champion, Alex Partlow, a senior from Carbondale. I did not see his name on the list, but I could be looking at the wrong spot. I only found the first heat. I can't find the second one.
It should be right there after the first one, and I don't see his name because he's not running this year.
Yeah, could be.
All right.
And so here's the rundown of events. We start off the day with the 3,200-meter run, Section 1 of that run, and there will be a Section 2 a little bit later. That'll be followed. This 3,200-meter run will be followed by the 4x800-meter relay, then the 4x100-meter relay, then the second portion of the 3,200-meter run. Then we'll go to the 110-meter hurdles, the 100-meter dash, I like to call that one. They used to call it back in the day the 40-yard dash. 800-meter run, the 4x200-meter relay, then the 400-meter run, followed up by the 300-meter hurdles, the 1,600-meter run, the 200, and then we will end the day with the 4x400-meter relay.
Yeah, it looks like we're just about ready to get started. We'll go ahead and give you the rundown of those participating individuals here.
Ethan Schimpf, a sophomore from Waterloo, is in lane 1. Max Ziegler, a sophomore from Belleville East, is in lane 2. Chris Meyer, a sophomore from Edwardsville, in lane 3. Gabe Roberts, a senior from Civic Memorial, in lane 4. Andrew Thomason, a sophomore from Belleville West, in lane 5. Trevor Kroschel, a senior from Civic Memorial, in lane 6. Evan Baker, a sophomore from East Alton Wood River, in lane 7. Nick Hansen, a junior from Rantoul, in lane 8. Calvin Otts, a freshman from Columbia, in lane 9. Isaiah Uchani, I'm hoping I say that right, a sophomore from Alton. Kyle Molitor, a senior from Highland, and Isaiah Simpson-Colm. I don't know if that's right or not. They just maybe ran out of room to put the last name in there.
I believe it's Simpson-Colmer.
Colmer? Okay, yeah, they only have the K-O-L-M.
Yeah.
He's a freshman from East Alton Wood River, and those are your participants here in the first leg of this 3,200-meter run, and Section 2 is on there, but it'll be held a little bit later on. And no one from Collinsville in these 3,200s at all.
Looks like Ziegler of East in first place so far. I don't see the clock. I usually have one down there by the start-finish line, but
it's off to the right over there by that
trailer.
There
you go.
Yeah.
Okay, about 121 or so. Bit difficult to see from my particular vantage point.
German Fernandez is the national record holder in this event from Riverbank, California, a time of 8 minutes, 34.2 seconds.
That is ridiculous.
And the Illinois record holder is Donald Sage from Elmhurst, New York, or Elmhurst York School at 8 minutes, 42.89 seconds. And Partlow, as we mentioned last year, is a winner. He is not in this race. He finished last year with a time of 9 minutes, 38.69 seconds. Yeah, 8 minutes and 34 seconds. That's crazy.
That is, that's it's basically a 4:17-mile pace for 2 miles.
Yeah.
Not a lot of high schoolers that can do that, or really anything close to that.
All right, looks like my feed's working okay today. I've been worried about some of these things. This is the second lap.
Of 8.
Yes, 8 consists of the 3,200 meter.
Well, come up to the end of lap 2 and 2:40 or so.
2:41, yeah, somewhere around there.
All right. And, that is Meyer from Edwardsville making a little bit of a push there, and the two of them have pulled a decent gap over most of the rest of the field. Just rolling along at a relatively comfortable pace.
So this is the first section of this run, and then they'll have another. That'll be coming up after the couple of relays that we have coming up next, the 4x800 and the 4x100.
Not sure why they do it like that.
I don't know either.
But that's not it's something that's relatively typical of a lot of track meets do it like that. So
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a reason for it.
So Max Ziegler still in first.
I believe so.
Well, he's being challenged
And then is that
as he comes around the final turn here with the third lap almost completed. They'll still have 5 more to go, and right now it looks like Belleville East and Edwardsville, and that is Chris Meyer, a sophomore from Edwardsville, that is right behind Max Ziegler of Belleville East.
you see Gabe Roberts of Civic Memorial in third. Maybe 25 yards or so behind them.
Yeah, he's comfortably in third. He's got a couple of guys coming up behind him, but they're not close as of yet. But like we said, there's still 5 more laps to go.
Yep.
Gorgeous day, man. You couldn't ask for anything more.
Oh yeah, this is phenomenal track weather. Not very hot.
Well, that's coming.
Well,
Apparently Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's supposed to be like 92. They're starting talking about setting records on Tuesday and Wednesday.
that's not fun.
Well, I love it.
Well, you know how I feel about the
I
heat.
know. You know how I feel about the cold weather. I couldn't. It's like May the 5th, and I'm still wearing a hoodie. Hoodies and coats. Oh my. We will, of course, have to take some commercial breaks every now and then, and since this is a 8-lap race, we'll go ahead and take our first commercial break here as we hear from our pregame sponsor, Cafe Agape, and we're back in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network. Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahok sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahok sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. And don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you. The Collinsville Daily News, the new online source for everything newsworthy in and around Collinsville. This news source is designed to be the heartbeat of the Collinsville community and is owned and operated by members that live in this area. The Collinsville Daily News generates their revenue with local support from the community in which they serve and from advertising. They do not charge to read their content, so you'll never run into one of those annoying paywalls. Not only that, but the Collinsville Daily News offers free classified advertising. You have items you want to buy, sell, or trade? It's free to post. Wedding or engagements announcements, as well as obituaries. All free at CollinsvilleDailyNews.com. Plus, they have the content that matters most. Collinsville news you need to know, coverage of Kahok sports, and a keen eye on city news. The Collinsville Daily News also has an event tab that allows you to find out what is going on in and around the region for you and your family, the heartbeat of the community. Helping readers make sense of an increasingly chaotic world. Check them out at CollinsvilleDailyNews.com on social media sites Facebook and Instagram. The heartbeat of this community is the Collinsville Daily News. Calling all sports fans. Looking for a great place to watch the game with your crew? Look no further than the Lucky Fox Sports Bar in Caseyville. The Lucky Fox shows Collinsville Kahawk sports on the big screen, plus UFC fights, boxing, Cardinals and Blues, and all of the NFL games with the NFL ticket and enough TVs that you'll be sure to find the game you want. And the food? How about Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, plus burgers, sandwiches, pizza, steak, and more, including great drink specials and the coldest brew in town. And don't forget to try your luck at the Lucky Fox Gaming Room. Dine in and catch a game, or order carryout with the Lucky Fox. The Lucky Fox Sports Bar, 1101 Caseyville Road, right across the street from Kahawk Stadium. Open daily at 11 a.m. Check out the Lucky Fox Facebook page for daily specials. The Lucky Fox, 618-855-9500.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500.
Chapman Trucking, LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking, LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking, LLC, 618-960-9346 or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
Having problems keeping your ride on the road? Roadman Automotive in Collinsville can help you keep your ride rolling. Roadman Automotive offers everything from diagnostic tests when that check engine light comes on to tune-ups, alignments, brake and suspension work, and more. Oil changes at Roadman Automotive start at just $35. Roadman Automotive is open from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and is located at 936 St. Louis Road in Collinsville. Check out the Roadman Automotive Facebook page for daily specials. Call Roadman Automotive at 618-223-1878, online at roadmanautomotivecollinsville.com. Roadman Automotive. Keep your ride on the road with Roadman Automotive. And once again, we welcome you back to Kahok Stadium. I'm Todd Duke. Zach Roseman is alongside as well, as we are just about ready to wrap up the first running event of the day, the 3,200-meter run. And as of right now, Max Ziegler of Belleville East is still in first place, and they have one more lap to go.
Coming around into the backstretch now. Just kind of been running at a pretty consistent pace, and looks like he's put a little bit of a push on now. See Roberts of Civic Memorial, who
he took over second.
Passed Meyer during the break.
Meyer looks like he's about ready to pass him and take second back.
Is that Meyer?
I believe so. Is it?
No, that's Meyer back there.
Oh, yeah, it is Meyer back there.
I think that might be
somebody who still has two more laps.
Yeah. Yes, that is. I believe that is somebody they are lapping.
Yes. All right, around turn number 4, here is Max Ziegler. Looks like he is going to have no problem winning the first leg of this 3,200-meter race.
Seed time of 11 minutes, .15, and let's see. And looks like he's just going to be a little bit over that. Although he's looks like it'll be right about 11:03 and a half.
Something like that.
Something like that. We'll get an official time here in a second.
Last year he ran it in 11 minutes, .15 seconds. Is that last year, or is that his average this year?
That's the seed time. That's the fastest time they've run so far this year.
Okay, I got you.
You found one?
I got one, yes. Thank you.
All right. And so 11:03:39 is the official time for that first.
Max Ziegler.
And then it'll be Robert second, Chriselle, also CM third, Meyer 4, Thomason 5, and the rest of them will be coming around here in a minute. That is the time to beat for the second section, which will be here in a bit. But we're going to move on to the, the 4x8 is next.
4x800-meter relay is next. So taking a look at all of these 32 schools here, we have 3 teams that are Bulldogs, 3 teams that are Eagles, 2 Knights, and 2 Panthers.
Yeah.
I forgot to print this out.
Yeah, that, well, I guess what is the most unusual one? I mean, I guess Kahawks is unique.
Yeah, it is. You also have the Terriers of Carbondale, which I think is unique also.
I mean,
of course, the Orphans is always